Idiot Radio, taking it to the edge and back.
Brace yourself for an earth-quaking shock. Nothing you have ever seen, nothing you have ever felt could prepare you for this colossus of entertainment.
The Double D.
Yeah. Welcome to a Monday edition of the Double D Show. TJ, what are you doing?
Did you fuck up already?
I thought he was
For sure.
I thought he was going down on Big Mike for a second. I didn't want to ask. Can we get a couple seconds before we get started?
We're having a wardrobe now.
I'm like, I can't hear nothing.
Redo.
He's always the one that breaks the headphones. Well, welcome to the Double D Show on Idiot Radio, idiotradio.net, our app on iTunes and Google Play. You can listen 24 hours a day to our live stream. We have old programming, new programming. Our sister and brother shows from the network are all on there.
We have sister shows?
Yeah, Verge of Sanity. Well, they're our brother's show.
Oh, okay. I mean, you said
Verge of Sanity.
brothers.
Well, when Jerome comes out with his, it'll be a sister.
All right. There you go.
It's not sister, it's sister.
I'll be the first guest on that show. You know.
We're coming
You
to
know
you
you will.
from our Idiot Radio studios inside the Brookline Pub. Anybody? No?
Yes.
Go ahead.
734 Brookline Boulevard.
I almost said the other address.
15226.
So every time we say the address, we...
Little ding.
You are correct.
All right, so...
That's the plug.
One
That's the
more
plug
show, and it's the season finale.
It
So,
is.
Yeah. I wait till you see what I have planned for TJ and Tim.
I can't wait.
They're in trouble.
I've heard rumors.
They're in trouble.
That's great. I can't wait either.
I love you, friend.
After all we've been through.
That's why I'm scared.
Hey, TJ, who needs enemies? You got friends like this. Right?
Really?
Right.
Well, we have two huge announcements that we got to talk about. We have two big events coming here to the Brookline Pub, and one of them is sponsored. I'm not even kidding. Huge.
Well, like legit business.
But it's a Ryan Seacrest tease. We're gonna wait till the end of the show. Okay.
Ryan Seacrest.
I look over across and you remind me of Ryan Seacrest. You know that?
Yeah. I
Yeah.
ate Ryan Seacrest. So we have two big announcements at the end of the show. I don't want to making them stay, so that he hold their interest.
All four people have to stay.
Yeah.
Listen, all four of
You
them.
better stay.
Might go down to one.
Hey, the Kid Chris interview was up to 8,000.
Dude,
Views.
is that how many times you jerked off listening?
There we go.
Talk about rug burn on his dick.
Oh. I got really too close
All right.
to TJ in that interview.
So we have a guest. Before we bring our guest in, Tim and I were on a field trip.
Yes, we were.
We went all the way up to Katanning, PA.
Oh, yeah.
No, I got the $1 million question I got to ask you before you even go
Okay.
any further. How long did it take to get there?
About an hour.
Yeah, it was about an hour.
So we have new clients.
Yeah.
I saw this on
New
them clients.
sponsors here at the Double D Show.
Can we get some of them down here?
We have to go there.
Are they the same owners that own the Curry Hotel?
No, it's Exposure Nightclub. It's a bunch of young guys. They're doing a lot of great things. They took an old place called Teasers.
Good people. Good people.
They're doing a lot of new and innovative things. We have to give a shout out to them. Exposure Gentlemen's Club.
Yes, sir.
288 Clearfield Pike, Katanning, PA. And I was shocked that I didn't have to sleep on the couch
I tell you what,
that day.
they
Everything worked out good. The
they
world is-
treated us like kings.
I saw them pictures there, and you two look like it was like Christmas Day or something.
Howie was.
Tim had a smile on his face. It was from ear to
Howie was in heaven, yeah.
Howie was in heaven.
Oh, I believe that.
them strippers love him, huh?
We
yeah.
had an interview with one of the girls.
We did.
And she was from Hustler and this and that, and she's talking about what was the festival that she goes to in
It was like somewhere in Jamaica.
or something. And Howie was in heaven.
Yeah.
And we're up in the VIP room doing this interview, but I had the camera and I had my back to the wall, and on the other side of the partition of the VIP room was the champagne room.
Nice.
And as the interview's going, I can't air the interview until I edit it, because as Howie's talking to the girl, her name is Ireland.
Boobies.
naked girls are coming out of the champagne room, walking behind Howard.
Lots of boobies.
We can't.
You're on
air
like the
this.
red carpet of the strip club right there, right?
And he was so tongue-tied during the interview. It was hilarious. So eventually, at some point,
I couldn't focus.
I'll make an internet-friendly version of that, and we have an event coming up with them real soon. We're working on a male review.
Yeah.
So
I'm not dancing for less than $1,000.
I think we're just emceeing. They want us to keep our clothes on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they will pay us to keep her. I'm going to take it off. You don't pay me.
Seriously.
Hey, TJ, just throw like the one time we go up here, there'll be fucking dicks and ass sticking around.
Yeah,
No
the one I can make it to. Yeah.
I
Story of our
ain't
lives.
trying to get pelted with quarters. That's all I'm saying.
Just a couple more things.
Make
about,
it hail.
a couple more things about exposure, and then we got Pittsburgh royalty in the house today.
Yes,
So
we do.
We got to introduce him and give him a proper introduction.
Absolutely.
But let's finish this up. Exposure Gentlemen's Club, 288 Clearfield Pike, Kittanning, Pennsylvania. Listen to this. Doors open at 8 p.m. And they close at 4 a.m. or later.
Or later. Like, so how do they decide whether it's 4 or later?
How much are you spending?
How much?
Exactly.
Dude, if I lived in Kittanning, I probably would be living in that strip
There was
club.
some girl there that she was just sitting there drinking her face off, getting hammered.
I
Just in the corner by herself.
Yeah, because that's all you can drink, ain't it?
Yeah.
Have I ever told you about my wife in the strip club?
No.
Oh, do we have time for this? A couple minutes. Let me know.
All right, hurry up. Go ahead.
All right. So we go down there.
Wait, let me finish the
All
plug.
right, go.
Let me
Do the plug to everything, and we'll get back to this, all right?
Exposure Nightclub in Kittanning, PA. If you get there before 2 a.m., so between 8 and 2, it's $20. All you can drink.
That's it.
You're just paying $20 for the entertainment.
Yeah.
The drinks are free.
What night is gunshot and staboo night?
How much are lap dances?
I got to admit, though, they were very,
They
very
treated us very well there.
Very
They're
courteous.
Our
that's
new
cool.
clients, they're going to sponsor the show. We're going to do it. They want to do events twice a month.
There's
Yeah.
some good-looking women
So,
up there, too, man.
absolutely.
I may never
saw the
get married.
pictures.
We know where the bachelor party is going to be.
I'm in love with a stripper.
No, she may kick me out because I keep going there.
That's where the bachelor party is going to be at. Then the I'm not getting married no more party is going to be there.
So
I tell you what, though, they were really complimentary. They
after
were
2
real
a.m.,
nice.
it's
Oh, that's
$25. Like I said, they're open till 4 a.m. Jack, tell your story, and then we
cool.
can't keep this guy waiting.
He is sitting quiet and patient.
I know.
Wait,
He
he's
is.
going to explode
He's
here
second
a little
guessing
He
his,
wants to say-
his
Dude, I'm
Sunday
nervous sitting
decision.
next to him. I'm excited.
All right, Jack,
So
tell your
one time
story.
I took my wife to a strip club one time, right? So we go down there. You know, they dance for you. They show you your ass, whatever.
Really? In a strip
Do
club,
they?
they do that?
I never
Yeah,
knew.
you never know a strip
No,
club.
God,
Yeah,
never
sometimes
been
it
to
happens.
one.
There you go. So she goes. She slaps the stripper on the ass.
Oh, shit.
You're not allowed to touch the dancers.
The bouncer comes and says, "Ma'am, you're not allowed to touch the dancer." Okay. Does it again. Ma'am, the next time you do this, I'm going to have to throw you out. Okay. One more. The old third time's the charm. Stripper said, "Oh, I like that." I said, "Here we go." I thought, thank God.
He thought you did it.
Old Jack's. Yeah, if I would have did it, I'd been laying out on Island Avenue with a fucking 35 stitches in my fucking head. You know what I mean? But yeah, and long story short, Jack didn't get no threesome. But I thought it was it. I thought I saw the glory. I was like, yes. Then it went, there you go.
Yeah, thank you for doing it, because all that for
Wait,
Jack.
It sounded better in my head. I'm
Good
sorry.
job, Jack.
Sorry about that. Yeah, it was not.
Great story, Jack.
we
I
kept
thought he was going to get 3 wishes.
Yeah.
so
Like the
we
third time
kept
the
our
smack got a little
VIP
genie.
guest waiting for that crappy
I'm sorry.
story.
Yeah, sorry about that. Please stay. Sorry, that's why they don't let me talk too much. Sorry.
All right, so before I introduce him, I got a clip. It's crazy when we're based in Brookline, and this guy's from Brookline, and I always get 2 people, like fans request 2 people to be on the show. This guy and Pittsburgh Dad, and we got this guy. So
This
is
guy.
awesome.
I'm glad
Why
I'm
is it
not-
this
I
guy?
don't.
It's a secret. It's a secret.
I'm building up. I'm building.
Oh, okay.
It's building up.
Ryan's secret.
It's radio tricks.
Sorry, Ryan.
Todd
sorry.
Seacrest.
Sorry.
Todd Seacrest.
Todd Seacrest.
I'm doing radio tricks. Here's a clip, and then we'll introduce him.
Todd Seacrest.
Okay.
I have an American Express card, and if you have an American Express card, you could back me up on this. If you're a week late with the bill, they're on the phone. They're relentless. They're like calling you 801, 805, 807, 809, 811, 815, 817, 819, same freaking day. You know what I'm talking about? They call you up, they're like, hello! And nobody American works at American Express. That's what I'm going to tell you. They're like, hello, do you have the money? Where are you calling from? New Delhi. Listen, Deepak. I do not know how the mail works in India, but here in America, if I don't have the money at 8:56, chances are real good I won't have it at 9:57. I understand, my friend. Call you back 10:33. I got tired of not having the money when they call. Now for every credit card I have, I buy an instant lottery ticket. And they call me up. Do you have the money? I said, I don't know. Hold on. Not looking good today, brother. But you did win a free ticket. Talk to you right in the middle of dinner.
All right. For his very first time, he's a comic, an award-winning author, and much, much more. Let's welcome to the Double D Show, Matt Wohlfarth.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Welcome.
Yes.
I have to be honest, man. I didn't know this is a bigger production than Bob and Tom. And like I thought it was an intervention because everybody's here is like 6'4", 600.
We're large men.
I like walked upstairs. I'm
Where
like,
do you
all right,
meet
who
our
do
gay
I owe
friend?
I'm like, who do I owe money from in Brooklyn? Because this is some kind of sting operation from 1980 when I was at the BYM and said I was good for it.
We kind of crossed paths with you years ago when you were going by Buzz Nutley.
Yeah, I was Buzz Nutley for a lot of years. I can do the whole name thing. I just say my name's Matt Wohlfarth. It's hard to grow up with fart right in your name. You know what I mean? So, but everybody called me Woofy growing up. But then there was a comedian named Woofy in L.A.
Yeah.
So I couldn't be Woofy. So I was Brian Matthews. Then I went by Buzz Nutley.
What was the reason behind Buzz Nutley when you picked that name?
Yeah, I worked at the door at the Comedy Store in Hollywood, and there was always people with two first names. So, and after every show, like 20 comedians would go up and people say, "Hey, you were funny. What's your name?" To everybody, and I said I wanted a name people would remember, and I never had to have that when I was Buzz Nutley.
Yeah,
you know, they might have called me Fuzzy Nuts, but they had an idea. They were in the vicinity, you know. It wasn't like. But then, so when I turned 40 or so, I just said, I'm going back to my real name. And at that point, I don't know. Everybody calls me Woofy. I went on to Bob and Tom. They refused not to call me Buzz Nutley. They're like, I know what you say your name is, but you're Buzz Nutley. So.
Oh, nice. Bob and Tom, they have a much smaller waist size than all of us.
Yeah, you guys are good. I mean, it's a great vibe here, though, man. It's really cool. People should come check it out. I grew up in Brookline, so, I mean, it's really nice. I walk this boulevard. That's probably why I'm a comedian, you know, today. I say, because,
yeah.
And I kind of, I don't know about
you. Get a lot of material here.
I did, but let me just tell you that I love-hate relationship. Like, I love the street smartness it gave you, but also, like, tried to run from it a little bit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But I said, you know, in Brookline, I said, everybody, I said, Brookline's one of the only places where disability is a career choice. Like, you don't see your friends in 8 years like, Vic, what are you doing? Well, I'm boiler making now, but what I really want to do is nothing. That's why I'm spending my Saturday trying to break my femur with a cinder block.
And that's true. 70% of Brooklyn is Boilermakers.
Yeah. And then you're nobody till you have a dump truck either. Like, you could hit the Powerball for $300 million. People are like, dude, when you get in a dump truck? I'm like, I just hit the Powerball. He goes, you never know, bro. You could do tie walls on the side.
But we met you. We were doing live shows at the lounge down the street.
Boulevard Lounge. That was great. Yeah, 'cause
Yeah.
I grew up going there, man. Larry Vici owned it, and I would get my uncle. I live with my uncle. He's a drunk attorney. And he'd go in spurts of food. He like Boulevard Lounge, followed by Hong Kong restaurant in Dormont. Like he'd go Boulevard Lounge for 6 months and then Hong Kong restaurant, you know, and we'd get a cheeseburger. They call me Matt the Brat down there, but it was great to go back, and the younger people owned it, and it was like a lot of and you were running a show down there or something.
Yeah, we were. Yeah, it was like a live podcast, but when. My philosophy is on a live podcast, like they don't want to see us fat guys sit around and drink beer and talk.
Yeah.
So we do like a crowd interactive podcast, we call it, and we do like it's like we play games, like we do like this thing called 5 Questions where Tim will lift his shirt up and we'll ask a girl like 5 personal questions, but Tim will guess, and every time he guesses wrong, TJ will open hand smack him on his belly.
It's good times. Oh, yeah, definitely good
It's
times.
a lot of trivia.
And you're getting paid how much for this?
Yeah, it's all.
Have you healed yet?
Yeah.
Have you come out on the S&M issue yet?
We are getting paid the big price of paying for our own beer.
That's all that really matters, though, right? Just, friends.
Yeah.
You're all drinking the same beer, so
Hey.
you synchronize like women synchronize their period.
Now, I can't not acknowledge the fact that you're a big author now.
Well, I don't know, big. It's self-publishing, but I feel good about it. It's called ABC's of Stand-Up, and the whole gist behind it was I write a lot. I'm writing 2 more books, but if anybody has an idea for a book, Amazon makes it great. It's so easy.
Oh, nice.
It looks real. It doesn't look like a self-published book. You just need a good artist and write what you feel. But for me, that ABC's of Stand-Up's important because I didn't want to leave everything I learned doing 28 years of stand-up. And if there's a kid in Brookline or anywhere that doesn't like school and can't figure out where he fits, if he or she can figure out how to do comedy, maybe you can go out on a weekend and make $700 and feed your family.
Yeah.
Right.
I like the catchphrase of the book, goes 0 to funny in one book.
Yeah.
And you can get that at Amazon Books, right?
Amazon.com, yeah, and it's doing pretty well. I mean, I'll probably sell more at my shows, but it's doing real well. It's getting good reviews. I was worried about those first reviews. When you put stuff out there, there's people with adjectives. I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to get 1 star.
No, it looked like all 4s and 5 stars. It was all good ratings.
Yeah, it's good.
I'm illiterate, so I couldn't read the book.
Yeah.
But
it's really reader friendly. I will tell you this: it's written at a level. All it is basically things I collected on the road that happened when I said, "I wish somebody would have told me that first."
Yeah.
Right, and that's just lessons, and I tried to capture those so I didn't make the same mistake twice.
Nice. Before we get any further, any kind of, the reason we bring the comics in, and we try to be as friendly to all the Pittsburgh comics, and we want to plug dates, tours, anything you got coming up, social media, just so when they hear you here, which you're doing us a favor.
Basically, how can people get in touch with you or follow you?
Yeah, you could go to wolfiescomedy.com. You can go there, look me up, or I'm on Gig Salad. You can book me through there, or just come out to a show. I have a show next week in Bridgeville at the Boiler Room. Or not the Boiler Room, it's Chartiers Room. I always mix those up. Yeah. But it's a great gig. We've already sold 250 tickets. It should be a great. They do a great job over there. And then coming up, I'm trying to think what else. Oh, I have a midlife crisis comedy tour, which I'm an idiot. In my infinite wisdom, I was going out to theaters a long time ago, and I'm like, I'm not used to making this type of good money with commas in it. And I broke up the whole tour, and now I'm trying to resurrect that. But it's going well, and we have an agent, and it's going to go to theaters hopefully, within the next 6 months.
Good deal.
Anytime you have anything in the dates or whatever, we have a number. You could call in. We'll give you the hotline number. And just, say, hey, guys, I got this going on. It's Matt, and we'll definitely plug it and share to our social media. Feel free.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Like I said, I really dig the vibe here, man. It's just like it's like guys' night out. We try to have their night out. Men don't have theirs.
We try to do the old school radio, like Howard Stern, Opie and Anthony, Kid Chris. We try to do that vibe. We don't feel like we need to be on the camera. For TV, we have the radio face. So
I was.
If we're doing something stupid,
they put me and Tim on WordPress.
We'll go on Facebook Live for that, but we don't need. We're not TV guys.
We're the band boys.
I think it could be. Well, let me ask you this question though, because I think you all do have a great look, and it could look good on TV. However,
just not in a dark alley.
I like that. However,
do you feel less free when you're in front of a TV camera though? Do you feel more restricted? Because I know that's something you deal with as a comedian.
We've been doing it so long, on stage and stuff. It doesn't even bother me.
Yeah.
Now afterwards, I'll study it and be like, I did that wrong. I did that wrong.
Yeah.
I did that wrong. Yeah, we took. Do you know Howie D. Mack?
Yeah,
we dressed him up as a chubby chocolate leprechaun, and we got booked all over the city with him as the leprechaun.
Yeah.
And one of the shows we did was at the Craft House in Baldwin, and we were doing crowd stuff, and I had my back to the audience the whole time, and I was doing mic work with Howie and the people, and I'm like, I watched the video, I was like, you fucking idiot. That's like the first no-no.
That's how you learn, though. I mean, but this vibe is cool, too. I like the anonymity of being on the radio and, not having to be on TV all the time and
Yeah.
not having to get dressed up. And I don't know how television.
If you
people
weren't
do
here,
it
we'd
now.
be doing with our pants off.
Oh, really? That's good.
Pants off Monday's show.
We just put them back on because we knew you were
You
coming.
guys-
We got good company coming. We
We-
got to take the plastic off the furniture.
We dressed up today.
It's good to know you guys are big all over. Because my bum friend says you lose a lot of dick when you get fat.
You do.
Yeah, this is
I
true.
didn't have much to work with anyway. So it really didn't matter.
So, I don't know. Did you guys see the Dancing with the Stars stuff? Did you see this week?
No, we don't watch Dancing
Well,
with the Stars like you.
I was watching it, and
Figures.
I watched.
I
Dancing
have
with the
one
Stars, too.
request from ABC, and I don't know how to relay it to them. But, Mr. T is on the cast.
Yes.
Oh my
Can he dance?
That's my man.
I don't know. He's pretty old now, so I mean,
I pity the fool tries to do a waltz.
I will completely go apeshit if he dances to this song.
Go ahead.
All right.
Oh, I know this.
Simple as hell.
What the hell?
For the Mother's Day show.
Yeah. That's Mr. T Mother's Day song.
Yeah, respect your mother.
Right, yeah. Well, you know what? He was actually. I'll wait till it's on. When he made
That's a
Rocky,
good jam.
when he made Rocky 3,
Yeah.
he was actually upset about how his character was portrayed because of. He never swore, but the way he talked to a woman, he was so upset because his mother was going to be mad that he talked to a woman. So he was very embarrassed about his role in Rocky 3.
Wow, dude, that was
Because of
such
his
a
mom.
great character, though. Man.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
That
Clubber
and
Lang.
Ivan Drago were both those.
Clubber Lang.
I mean, every Rocky was great. I mean, and even the last one was amazing.
Yeah.
I didn't know how they were going to pull it off, but it was
I enjoyed it.
amazing, yeah.
Creed.
Was that Rocky 17?
Yeah, Rocky 17.
Like for Back to the Future. Now, next up, a review of Rocky 5000.
I'm the king of the retirement home. He'll knock you to the Mara. He's a wrecking machine.
All right, and I had to pass the phone to TJ. Everybody was looking at
I was
me.
wondering what's going
Was the
on.
hot
here.
dog-
Okay,
Awkward
sorry.
looks. TJ's the phone screen.
Every time TJ's sitting there's
So
some
we
weird
take
shit
calls
goes on
and
over there.
stuff.
Know that, Tim?
Some
I
shady
just
stuff.
don't. I won't take calls during the interview. So once I go social media with it, we may get a few
Yeah, that's cool.
calls in. But welcome to a Monday edition of the show, Matt.
When you come in on Monday and you're not feeling real well, does anyone ever say to you, sounds like someone has a case of the Mondays?
Shit, no, man. I believe you get your ass kicked saying something like that, man.
Yeah, today's Monday.
No, Saturday!
No, today's Monday.
No, Saturday!
No, I'm sorry. Today's Monday.
That's me and my boss at work.
Oh, Monday! Thank God it's Monday.
You're the only moron in the whole world who actually likes Monday.
Have a super awesome day of positivity.
Fuck off.
I like Mondays.
So it's Monday.
Yeah, you're off.
I know. That's why
But
I like
it's-
Mondays.
if you're listening,
motherfucker.
Jack, if you're listening on the app, it's Sunday. You're live on the
Then
app.
I like tomorrow. It's Monday. Tomorrow.
Sunday, Monday, Friday.
If you have our app, you
Fuck,
have
here we
privileges.
go.
You
We
listen
could go one show without this fucking bullshit.
Well, we got to explain.
Jack gets confused
Jack
every
gets
time.
real confused, Matt.
Every
Hey,
time.
I think everybody.
Hey, every
else-
week we got to hear Monday. So I don't know what the fuck day it is. Friday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Fuck.
Jack goes home and it's like, I can't believe I got to go to work tomorrow, man. It's like, you don't have to go to work tomorrow. You mean it's Monday? No, it's fucking Sunday.
And we're
God.
working on Sunday. It's a day of rest.
Well, we got a great show planned for you today. We're going to talk about a church. A church and its pastor discusses how a special cake
Ooh,
makes gay people straight.
I like cake.
They have a magical cake at this church that makes gay people straight.
Maybe we should try. Never mind.
Or maybe they just like cake and they're faking.
Yeah. Depends on the frosting.
The most searched male body types that women are searching on porn sites.
Gotta
It's
be
not
chubby.
what you think.
Please be chubby. Please be chubby.
But one question about the gay thing. If you're going to try to make a gay person straight, wouldn't you want to give them pie?
Warm apple pie.
This is what we do. This is what we do. That wasn't funny, man.
I love warm
He didn't bring
apple
he didn't bring the ha-has, so he just.
You don't eat cake, you eat pie.
All right.
I don't know. The one thing about the gay culture is they have all these cooking shows, yet they're skinny. How do they do it? Like, I eat one buffalo wing. I like.
Well, they
feel
just
it,
put
like,
the
I'm
pretty
like-
gays on TV. The big ones, the big ones, they're there.
That's where the movie Purge comes
The big
in.
ones are on the Double D show.
Shut up.
So, okay. Also, we're going to talk about there's a new PSA that a doctor did for seniors because they're having too much sex in a nursing home, and she put it to song, which is my favorite song in the whole world. So we'll talk about that. A lady's vagina ruined her man's penis.
Wow.
I know that feeling.
I think that's happened to all of us.
I was waiting for the head smack.
Yeah, my bank account too.
Damn, that's bad coochie.
What happens to your body when you stop having sex? So we're gonna take.
Well, just look at me.
We're gonna
We
talk.
do podcasts on Sunday.
I'm glad Tim's looking behind here, not me for a change. You know what I mean?
We're going to take our first break, and when we return, we're going to talk about Shaq. He's a big philosopher on how the earth is flat.
Shaq, the NBA star.
Yeah. Tom Brady's jersey was found.
Fuck him.
We would be doing
Pittsburgh.
ourselves a disservice if we don't talk about WWE's Paige and all the stuff that she's going through.
Who?
Paige from the WWE.
She's super hot, dude. You should pay
I'm going
attention.
to Google her ass right now.
Go to
Hold on.
Pornhub and look her up.
Oh, yeah.
Pornhub. Hold on.
Yes.
That's on my, I got the app. Hold on.
Hand me my phone.
We'll be on that in no time.
There's a new perfume company with they have all kind of crazy scents. It's the Double D Show. We're coming to you live from our Idiot Radio studios inside the Brookline Pub, 734 Brookline Boulevard.
Ting. Ting.
All right, we'll be back right after this.
For all your heating and cooling needs, service, and installation, contact our friends at Complete Comfort Heating and Air Conditioning, 412-513-3001. Doesn't your family deserve complete comfort?
This is Vinny the Villain from the Double D Show. If you don't keep on listening, I'm going to teabag you.
Does your dog or cat need some much-needed attention and pampering? Money Paws, full grooming salon for dogs and cats, featuring full-service dog and cat grooming, bath and brush, haircuts, nails, ears, teeth, and rear-end cleanup, all done with extra love and attention. It's Money Paws. Schedule an appointment today at 412-207-8250.
Looking for a creative idea for meetings, business lunches, and special events? Call Spiels on Wheels, Food Truck and Catering, and take the stress away. For more information, call them at 724-244-9881 or on Facebook at facebook.com/spielson.wheels.
We're back on a Monday edition of the Double D Show. We got special guest in the studio today, Matt Wohlfarth. I'm like still like in shock that you came. Like,
no, why wouldn't I? Dude,
we're huge fans.
Well, I appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you for coming, man.
He was getting a little nervous. He thought you were not showing up.
No, I pride myself on not being that guy. So, but I mean, not that I'm just a regular guy from Brookline. So, you know, I just capture jokes. That's all. I just write everything down.
You probably get a lot of material from this show.
Oh, yeah, it's great. Podcast is like the opposite of marriage. With a podcast, you can say anything you want.
No comment.
So I kind of teased it when we were going into the break. There's a company called DemeterFragrance.com. They got some national attention this week when they released a fragrance called Kitten Fur.
Kitten Fur?
I guess it smells just like kitten fur.
I have
What
like
the
2
hell?
kittens at my house. I'm missing out on this. This is the one.
I have 3.
What's kitten fur smell like?
Come smell my office. You'll see how it smells.
It smells like allergies. That's what it smells like. It smells like sneezing.
Coffee, achy.
Watery eyes.
Yeah, watery eyes.
Some of the other scents that are offered up for purchase are molasses.
Yep.
Okay.
That'll help slow you down during sex.
I need a slab of molasses.
That will sell more than any perfume in history.
I was a premature ejaculator, so I tried molasses.
Nice.
Very good, very good.
Gin and tonic.
Yeah, I want to smell like a raging alcoholic.
If you want to roll down the street.
Let me ask you about gin and tonic. Like, I drink gin and tonic when I really don't want to drink fast, like, and then I end up drinking it fast.
Yeah.
Like, I just think I'll just drink a gin and tonic because I don't, like, I drink beer too fast. But
then you go like this.
No, the first two you drink them slow, but after, like, the fourth one, you're just, like, chugging it.
Because there's no more taste.
It's like, have one more Christmas tree, please. And the number for Uber. Thank you.
A laundromat. That's another scent they have.
Oh, my God. I don't know what laundromat they've been going to, but I never walked into a
just
laundromat
rub
and said,
dryers.
wow, I'm so horny right now.
I literally rub dryer sheets on me. I'm good with that.
Okay.
What about bathroom of sheets? They have that flavor?
They all have that stinky soap. That soap that has the weird smell. It's sheets.
Yeah. Well, like Barnes & Noble, really bad bathroom, too. It always, like, smells like someone pooped a book.
You have to get to the very last one.
New baby.
New baby. Really? Like shit and piss?
Like right out of the, like,
No, new baby.
like placenta?
Like
look at this
baby
over here. It's
oil.
placenta.
Baby oil.
Yeah, baby oil. That's a good. I like that.
That's kind of good scent.
Dirt cannabis flower.
It has dirt in it. It shouldn't smell that good.
Yeah, really.
And then it was listed as fuzzy balls, and I got all excited, and then I realized what it was. It's tennis balls. I was so disappointed.
New tennis balls is good. What about cotton candy or boardwalk? Boardwalk would be a good one.
The New Jersey Boardwalk.
What about Southside Alleyway?
At 3 a.m.
Piss
Sex
and
and
bad
shame.
decisions.
Yeah.
Penn State campus.
Did anybody else notice that the Nittany line's also kind of creepy? Looks like he's lurking. He's like going to pounce on someone.
Old Jerry made that slogan.
A lot of people thought that Jerry Sandusky was like the first pedophile, or like Michael Jackson. You know who the first pedophile was? Green Giant. Did you ever see him? He's chasing Little Sprout around the valley.
yeah.
Come here, little buddy. No, look at you. You're a big green freak. Put some pants on. What do you think? What do you think I'm looking at all day? It's not niblets and corn.
Now, did you see going around the NBA? I guess it started with Kyrie Irving and a bunch of the other NBA players that they're saying the world is flat.
Yeah.
And I guess on Shaq's podcast, the co-host asked him about what he thought. And I don't know if he was just busting balls or if he was dead serious, but here's a little clip from it.
What did you make of the Kyrie stuff?
I don't. It's true. The Earth is flat.
Shaq, what are you talking about?
The Earth is flat.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
I think he's dicking with
No,
the co-host.
it's not.
There's 3 ways to manipulate the mind: what you read, what you see, and what you hear.
Okay.
Or what you navigate.
In school, first thing they teach us is, Columbus discovered America. But when he got there, it was some fair-skinned people with the long hair smoking out of peace pipes. So what does that tell you? Columbus didn't discover America.
He found where some other people already lived.
I drive from coast to coast, and this is flat to me.
Look, if Shaq says it, it must be true. That's all I know.
Apparently he's never been to Pittsburgh because this shit is not flat.
Hey, I might have to agree with him, man. I went on eBay. I bought the world's oldest globe. It's flat. I don't know, man. That would be cool.
Or else what we call a map.
Although I am for it, I would say if the world was flat, because we could just send people sailing we hate. Like we're fighting over all this stupid like race and religion. We're just like we got to separate the assholes from the non-assholes. Like we got to send the assholes sailing.
Yeah,
right off
absolutely.
the fucking edge.
Right?
Let them go.
As long as they come back, they got to bring it to the edge.
we need a big old asshole island. That's what we need. Like, sorry, you're going to asshole island.
I would be the president. Jack would be the vice president. Tim would be secretary of treasury. Did you see that they spent a lot of expensive resources like the FBI and law enforcement, and they finally tracked down Tom Brady's jersey. Tax money well spent.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Fuck him.
Through the cooperation of the NFL, the New England Patriots security teams, the FBI, and other law enforcement authorities, the Super Bowl 51 jersey worn last month by MVP Tom Brady has been recovered. Also retrieved during the ongoing investigation was the jersey Brady wore in the Patriots' victory at Super Bowl 49 against the Seattle Seahawks in 2015.
They should have lost that
NFL
fucking game.
Security and Texas law enforcement officials discovered
They
the
found it
jersey
inside a deflated football.
They
a
don't even.
credentialed member of the international media.
Look.
Specifically, the jersey valued at $500,000 was traced to Mexico.
They don't even
my
put
They
that.
found it in Mexico.
Look,
Like they
if
don't even
he-
put that many people.
Hecho
On,
en Mexico.
It was bad. I was mad he lost this, sir.
Well, the taco stand gets mad when we play that. We gotta shut that off.
I tell you what,
I love that taco stand.
I've been to
He
see
got that jersey back for some Corona and a tequila.
but in
How
all
do we
honesty-
know
And
it's the
3
real
soft
jersey?
tacos.
though?
In all honesty, they don't put that many people on to find missing children.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Thank
won't-
God they found Tom Brady's fucking jersey. Thank
And they
God.
won't fix Fukushima or whatever that
Yeah,
place is in
yeah.
Japan.
Yeah.
We have
Like, they didn't-
five-eyed fish.
They didn't even put that many people on to fix Flint's water.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that.
I've been to Tijuana many a times. There's a lot of shit you can find down there. Bro.
Yeah, and it's none of it's
Hey.
original, right?
Hey, Tim.
Except
hey, Tim,
that
here's
chlamydia.
here's Tom Brady's Super Bowl jersey when they won the Super Bowl 40.
I'm
And
probably
he
gonna buy
should
it for
never
$5.
beat the Seahawks. I'll tell you that right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jack has just reached DEFCON 7.
That pissed me off.
DEFCON
He
7.
cost me a lot of money. Pete Carroll cost me a lot of money that day.
He's at DEFCON 7. We gotta slow it down,
Then
Amanda.
you should probably not gamble against. New
She's
England.
downstairs.
Them
Amanda, if you can
motherfuckers.
hear this, come back upstairs.
Well, Jack, we have like DEFCON levels for Jack. He's at 7 right now. When he gets to 11, look out.
I'll probably walk out and go home. You'll be like, oh,
It's
who
a
the fuck
rampage.
was that drunk right there?
No, he's from Brookline. He's like, okay, that's normal.
Normal
typical
Tuesday
Sunday.
afternoon.
Dude, I had a neighbor that cut his weeds with a chainsaw, so I'm used to it.
Damn, I didn't know I lived next door to you.
He's like, John. His name was John.
You know who this is?
No.
My new favorite wrestler,
Oh, Lord.
Is it Stone Cold Steve Austin?
Paige.
Oh, hold on. I was looking up that.
Do not look that up on Pornhub because it'll take you to a virus thing. Do not look it up on Pornhub.
Just don't
I
click
did
on
already.
it. You're a rookie at porn.
No, it's
I looked it
only
up on
it's
Pornhub.
only a lap dance from a guy.
Nah, there's some banging on.
Oh
there.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know why
See-
men look at porno?
Why?
Because it's quiet. I've never heard a porn star say, it's garbage day tomorrow.
Oh, God, this is so great.
It'd be nice if you vacuumed every once in a while.
So
Dishes are in the sink.
this past week, WWE's Paige, somebody hacked her phone and leaked videos and pictures off her phone, and basically there's a bunch of pictures, 3 videos.
Yeah.
Is that the British one?
Yeah, she's British.
Oh, I know you were talking about.
There's
yeah.
three,
Oh, is she British? I wasn't even looking.
Yeah.
I wasn't even listening to her.
Yeah,
I was just watching
yeah.
her fuck.
I know you're right. Yeah.
There's 3 videos. One with her and her ex-boyfriend Brad Maddox, who used to be the general manager of Raw, and he was also in NXT with her.
And he was raw.
There was one where she did a solo act by herself, and then there was one with her and Brad Maddox and Xavier Woods from the New Day. New Day Rocks. New Day
Oh
Rocks.
God.
So if you get a chance, I found it on Pornhub. I'm sure there's other places you could find it.
So check it out.
So did she get naked or what?
Oh yeah, she
yeah.
has sex with Brad Maddox and Xavier Woods at the same time.
I don't really know who the fuck they are.
It was on Pornhub, dude. What did
Well,
you
I
expect?
mean, I'm not look. I don't know anything
That's
about
my go-to when I want to find celebrity stuff.
They were playing checkers.
Pornhub. Yeah, I want to see her playing checkers and chess. You know.
Checkers and chess.
I don't fucking know.
All right, let's take our next break. When we come back, we're going to talk about the pastor with the magical cake. Body types that women search for, men's body types that women search on porn.
The Idiot Radio Show.
Please be chubby.
A kind of good segue from what we were talking about before. how Matt said porn doesn't say anything. There's a new sex doll out, and it's probably the world's worst sex doll that this guy invented. And then a PSA for old people that are sexually active in a nursing home.
Nice. Get them old crabs.
Dude, yeah, I want to bring that up because there's a guy at Millville. He thinks he's like Eminem.
Yeah.
And he's in the retirement home in Millville, and he's like the only guy. So he's like, these bitches won't leave me alone.
All right, it's the Double D Show. We're at our Idiot Radio studios inside the Brookline Pub, 734 Brookline Boulevard.
Ting.
Great food and drink specials nightly, entertainment almost every night of the week. It's the Double D Show. We'll be back right after this.
Every Wednesday night at the Rose Bar and Grill. 75-cent jumbo wings all night long. And $2 Miller Lights from 9 to 11. It's the Rose Bar and Grill, 2811 Lincoln Way, White Oak, Pennsylvania.
Hey, it's T.O.D.D. and Vinny. We just got done with a big, important meeting, Vin, with big clients.
Yes, sir.
And we decided to do it in a unique way. We did a food truck meeting, which I think is a big trend right now, right?
Oh, it's a very big trend right now, and everybody wants to jump on board.
And we called our friends at Spiels on Wheels, and I had an awesome Philly cheesesteak wrap.
And I had the Reuben wrap.
And I also had the Budweiser cheese tots. They were amazing. You can have one of these events for yourself. Just got to give our friends at Spiels on Wheels Food Truck and Catering a call. The phone number is 724-244-9881. You can hit them up on Facebook at Spiels on Wheels.
You're listening to the Double D Show on Idiot Radio, taking it to the edge and back.
For all your heating and cooling needs, service, and installation, contact our friends at Complete Comfort Heating and Air Conditioning, 412-513-3001. Doesn't your family deserve complete comfort?
It's the Double D Show. We're back. We're back. It's a Monday edition of the Double D Show. So we're gonna
You should call it. It's a slice of our no lives.
So I was telling you about the PSA for old people that I stumbled across, and this lady doctor, put it into a song, and it's like a big commercial and stuff. So yeah, it's an STD song for old people.
Nice.
Let's hear it.
She used the best song ever, by the way.
Yo, Rap Dr. D in the house.
Rap Dr. D.
Let's kick it.
Oh, shit. Here we go.
Safe sex, baby. Safe sex, baby. All right, stop. Collaborate and listen. Rap Dr. D's rap intention. Calling out.
What in the good God's name?
Folks in their 80s. Can you really help being sex kittens? And why can't you wear your little love mittens? Gotta be safe, because sex has gotten risky. No shame being a
love
freak,
mittens.
Getting a little frisky. Dang. Your body's a temple. Keeping safe's not always so simple. Sex indiscretions lead to depression. No matter how you
fantastic.
The best protection. Love it or leave it. Hormones start to flag. Things dry up and your tail can lose that wag.
Things dried up.
Problem, leave me solve it. See your family doc if it doesn't resolve it. Safe sex,
Tell me that isn't the best song ever.
baby.
Hey, Suge Knight held her over a balcony for the right.
Damn you, Suge Knight.
Yeah.
I hope Suge's not listening. If he is, maybe he's here. I don't know.
Goddamn,
Big Mike.
goddamn white people.
Oh, shit.
Damn. All I can say to that is goddamn white people.
Suge's the best. I love you, Suge. Don't kill me.
Right, that's about it.
So, according to Pornhub, the male body type most women searched are hairy, which
Damn.
Tim, you're out,
Damn it.
and daddy.
And what?
Yeah, I'm two. I got both.
Daddy.
Wait.
I got
Harry
both.
and what?
I might be
Hairy and daddy.
And daddy.
Dude,
Well,
Daddy
I'm
porn.
a daddy, so.
DILF porn. So, you would think they would be searching ripped physiques. Not all ladies search that, but they probably want it.
I was really hoping for chubby.
Hey, are you guys more into like the clean shaven look with women too, or like I'm like from the big Bush years from the '80s? Like
I take
Wookie Bush.
I miss Bush.
We have a name for that. He actually wrote a song for
Wookie.
it. It's called Wookie Bush.
Wookie Bush. Yeah, I'm into Wookie Bush. I guess.
Yeah.
Before I got married, if it was what it was, I was stabbing it. Didn't really matter.
Yeah,
exactly.
But
I didn't care.
I want a woman. I don't want
We
to
go through the forest that we
I
had.
like the
Yeah, you want to walk through the forest before you get.
I
to
like the
tree.
landing strip. The landing strip or nothing.
I can remember several times where you had to take a pause and pull a pube from your mouth. I mean, what happens.
Landing strip. There was a 747 on it.
In my case, it's just one of those little airplanes that you twirl the propeller with a rubber band. All right. Yeah, so, that was the big search is Harry and Daddy.
Well,
see, I think Harry's coming back. This whole shaved, it's like, I think you just got to let it grow. It's a differentiator for men, like, right? Well, unless you date a different kind of woman.
Means you're manly.
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't know. I
don't like when women cut their hair. Like, I mean, I know
Yeah.
they can cut it, but I think they really need to know there's a difference between cute and sexy. Like,
Thank you.
long hair is sexy to me.
Thank you. Thank you.
Right? And I don't mean that in a sexist way. I'm just saying that's like.
I'm completely sexist.
But there is a difference, right? Don't you agree, guys?
I like the Harry Bush once.
it all depends on how a woman carries it. I think.
I like
it's
I like
different.
the Harry Bush once a year, like Christmas.
I mean, there's
like a special
If
little
it
treat.
makes that noise, I'm not going there. Do that again. Do that noise again. All right, that's a menopause.
Wookie Bush.
That's a menopause.
Check, please.
You start seeing fog coming out of that shit. You're like,
So,
we're done.
in the break tease, I was telling you about this sex doll that requires you to do. It requires you to do all the things you would do to a real girl.
What the hell fun's
Foreplay, and it kind of defeats the purpose of having a sex doll. Foreplay, and it expects you to give an orgasm. So not only will I feel like a failure after I have a sex with a regular girl, but now I'm going to feel like a failure after I bang this doll.
I have irreconcilable differences with my love doll.
She's making me sleep on the couch tonight because I didn't give her an orgasm.
You know?
It wasn't my fault. I have a latex allergy.
That's completely depressing. I can't even make
Samantha,
Piece of rubber
Samantha
makes you
is
sit on the
interactive.
clouds.
Basically, she
Her
likes
name's
to be
Samantha.
touched. She has different modes of interaction. She has a way of interacting that initially she would like to be romantic, she would like to be family, and you get to a point where she wants to be sexual.
Oh my!
The final objective of the sexual mode is to get her to the orgasm.
This guy might be King Creeper.
I would tell this girl what I tell my fiance.
Now we got it.
It's radio official.
Breaking news.
It's
Breaking news.
It's a race and you lost.
Are you getting married for real?
Yeah,
Oh boy, we're gonna talk about this
Yeah.
For the second time.
Number 2.
I proposed on Saturday. Yeah.
Congratulations, man.
job.
Yeah,
Look at
congratulations, buddy.
She's much younger and very bit far out of my league. So.
That's good. You better grab her then.
We're on the show right now. Hold on, I'm gonna give you her top. He's gonna plug you in.
All right.
Oh, who's
We got
this?
a call on the line.
Oh, is that who is this?
Who is this? Is this a special guest?
Hello, you're on the air. No.
Hello?
Oh, Jesus Christ. Hello?
Can you tell who this is?
Oh, my goodness. I'm afraid to ask.
Hi, Mom.
This, hello, sweetheart. How are you?
Oh, no. Is that your mom? Oh, shit.
Hello, yes, this is his mom. He's from Florida.
Oh, we getting them from Florida now.
Man.
You know who this is?
Hey, Mom. You remember Jack?
Jack's here?
Jack.
You
Jack,
remember
they
me?
used to-
The blast from the past?
Used to date
Oh,
Rebecca.
my God, get out of here.
That's
How can I
me,
remember
sweetie. How
Jack?
you been? How you?
How can I forget Jack?
Oh, shit.
Who can forget Jack?
Yeah.
Well, what's up, Mom?
Jack was always the apple of our eye.
Oh my God!
Wow. Hey, Mom, you ain't been touching that medical marijuana, have you?
Yeah, you should see him now.
Not yet, sweetheart.
He kind of looks
Not
like an
yet,
apple
but
now.
He's shiny and he has a sticker on his forehead.
Oh my
Hold on, I'm going to get one.
I have to say, though, TJ's mom is the biggest supporter of our show. All the way there in Florida, she's representing, and she got her T-shirt and everything down there.
Yeah, I know, but I still haven't taken my picture, and I promise.
All right, we can't discuss the pictures we send each other when TJ's sitting here.
Yeah,
my
you
mom's
wouldn't
a-
want to see those.
My mom's a grown-ass woman. She
Hey,
took
weren't
you
we
out
just
to-
talking about her a little bit ago? Play her that song.
Hey, Mama, if you weren't listening, we have a gentleman named Matt in the with us today. He is a actual comedian and a award-winning author. So if you hear somebody comment that you haven't heard the voice before, that's Matt. He's a great guy.
Matt Wohlfarth.
Hi, Mom.
Matt.
I'm a bachelor, so I accept all recipes. So. And you sound like a pretty good cook. And
I am a pretty decent cook. I mean, look at how well my son looks.
He's well fed.
He's not starving.
He's not talking about food, Mom.
He definitely ain't missed a meal.
Oh my
he
God.
looks a little
He's
like
not talking
Belushi.
about
We
food.
were on the porn. I forgot we were on the porno the last time.
What?
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 Wait, what?
Wow.
Let's keep talking about
yeah,
this.
I was listening. listening.
She's talking about Paige.
To the WWE.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
You know what WWE stands for? We will explode.
I need more shots. My mom is on the phone right now. I need more shots.
Well, TJ's mom,
I love it.
we want to thank you for your continued support down there representing in Florida. We got to set a
You will get
GoFundMe,
it
and maybe we could do a
continuously.
live show down there.
You have love bugs down
You're
there?
going to have to.
Yeah.
Most definitely. We have great beaches.
Crazy
great
people.
bars.
Visit Florida.
Oh, we got lots of crazy people.
I think 80% of the stories that we do are from Florida.
They are.
Oh, let me tell you something. Ybor City is the best place to go.
Mom,
Nice.
don't tell me any stories from Ybor
Wow,
City,
your
please.
mom knows about Ybor City.
Do not
I
tell
am
me
going down there. That's it. I'm out
I
of
don't
it.
want any. I don't want any of your stories from you or Skip from Ybor City. No.
What is
No.
Ybor City?
I've never been.
You don't know what Ybor
Anthony
City
Dominic,
is?
I have never.
I live in
Ybor
Melbourne.
City is.
Where's
But I've
Ybor
never
City?
been there.
Mom, explain to
Ybor
Matt.
City is right above Tampa. It's on
Tampa.
21st, 20th. It's, like off of 75.
Okay.
It's like right through the heart of downtown Tampa.
It's
And it's
Southside on
nothing but
steroids.
Bars and bars and bars and bars.
And heroin.
You will see
And strip clubs.
naked women with
Yeah.
things on their titties, all kinds of
I love you. I want to party with your mom,
TJ,
dude.
why
She's
don't
like
you
the
tell
best.
these stories? Why does your mom tell them?
Because I haven't been to Ybor City yet.
Your mom has better stories than you. That's
My mom is 100% cooler than I am. I'm never just
She's just going to call in every week and you can stay home.
Seriously. All right, now say titties again, real slow.
He's almost finished.
Well, I had to call and bust my son's chops.
We appreciate.
I loved.
Go ahead.
I loved the smash face.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was that hasn't happened yet.
That means something a little bit
in the
different.
mouth was good.
No, it hasn't happened yet. Hasn't happened yet, Mom. We don't know what's going on, Mom.
We're a little behind.
Well, let's pull back the curtain a little bit. Everybody that knows where we taped the show, and today we did things backwards. We did the Friday show first. Who's chewing in the microphone?
This idiot.
Fat Jack.
This is an idiot.
The apple of my mom's eye.
So we did the Friday show first. So it'll air Friday. A little sneak peek behind the curtain. What TJ's mom's referring to is we did the Pie Face Showdown with TJ and Tim, and we put the most disgusting things we could. And the video is on our social media, so you can check it out. IdiotRadio.net.
And Mom, welcome to the edit floor.
No, that's all right.
Sweetheart, anytime. But T, if they would have gone with some of the stuff that I gave them suggestions for, you would have been puking in the garbage.
You've been done.
You
must have not.
Your mom would have made you puke.
You must have not have watched.
Do you know how?
Oh no, I watched.
Do you know how little league teams have like a team mom and stuff? So can you just be the show mom? Can we just all call you mom?
I certainly. You got it.
All right. Oh yeah.
I'm Team Radio, baby. Take
Well,
my picture, send it in, and I'll be the team baseball mom.
I mean, Mom, four out of the six people sitting here.
TJ.
Oh boy, you're
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Anthony,
No, Mom,
I'm sorry.
you were talking, Mother. Go ahead.
No, son, please. You're younger.
Here we.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, it does. It's like it fits right in.
Yeah, because otherwise it's a really bad word
Well,
problem.
Team Mom, we're gonna let you go. We got to talk about this magical cake that makes gay people straight. But
it's called hair pie.
Call in anytime. And,
You got it, sweetheart.
We appreciate all the support you give.
Good talking to you.
Thanks, you got
Mom.
it, guys.
Bye, Mom.
Bye, Mom. I'll send more pics
Bye,
later.
guys.
Bye, Mom. Love you. Bye.
Bye, Mom.
TJ's mom, guys.
That's great. Yeah.
From Florida, baby.
She's solid. She's solid. She is solid. She's good. She's
Slow
good.
rider.
Never been to Ybor City?
Yeah, you ain't why? You ain't never been to Ybor City? Neither have I, but I see some titties down there.
She's our biggest supporter. So
she's awesome. Yeah, she's great.
No complaints.
Is that Jack?
It's the apple of our eye.
From a blast from the past. Hold on, wait a minute.
So I was telling you guys about this this pastor who's talking about how this cake turned the gay man straight.
Right.
Was it cake by the ocean?
I don't know.
Talk to me, baby. All right. Sorry about that.
Moving on.
He's going up to 8.
I read a testimony today about an owner of a bar who was gay, and this is crazy. Now, I'm not saying this is going to work for you, but some hookers that were in his bar got saved. And they got saved because one of the guys who used to hang out there got saved, and they baked a cake for the owner of the bar, who was gay and very adamantly anti-Christian. And they basically prayed over the cake. It was an anointed cake. And they made the cake and gave it as a gift. And when he ate the cake, I know this is strange, this is Sylvester's testimony, it's not mine. The power of God hit him while he was eating the cake, and he went back to the guy at the bar, and
There's
that
some
had
weed in
given
that
it to him,
cake.
that he knew he got religion.
Or some
And
X-Lax.
he said, "What the heck?" He said, "I had a weird experience eating your cake," and he said, "Well, that was the presence of God." He ends up leading the guy to the Lord, and baptizes him, and when he gets baptized, the guy gets delivered, and the spirit that was working him got broken off.
Wow. So
He
ate
broke
the cake,
one off in him.
How about that?
and he's not gay anymore.
Oh, yeah, he's not, no, definitely not gay. No.
Thank God. Yeah, you're not gay anymore. Thank God.
Thanks to the anointing cake.
Thank you, yeah, for the cake.
Yeah.
He just isn't sucking dick publicly anymore.
That's it.
I hit it on the song, not you. He looked at me like, what the fuck?
What did I do now, goddammit?
Well, you know what's funny? Is I got on the phone and I got a little bit of that cake UPS'd up to me this week.
Are you not gay
And
anymore?
you got engaged.
No, he's still gay.
Well, yeah, just,
That happens
just
a lot
on
more than you
Wednesday.
think.
Just on Wednesday.
He got the
Hump day.
money.
We have a gay comedian that is a good friend of the show.
Oh, yeah.
His
Here
name
we
is Brian
go.
Drum. He's just starting out.
Here we go.
He has a lot of potential, and I think once he has somebody guide him, he's going to make a fortune in this business.
I'm not guiding him.
Super funny. He is.
Well, he wants you to guide him.
Yeah,
definitely.
not that kind
More
of
ways than one.
Guide you right in his ass.
got that missile.
So I got together with Brian this week, and I got that cake shipped up to me by UPS or whatever, and I gave him some. You want to hear what happened when I
We do,
recorded
of
it?
course.
Yeah.
Of course.
Oh, man. It's a miracle.
I want to hear what
The
happened.
cake really works.
Thank God for me.
Listen to this. Listen to Brian Jerome after he ate the cake.
All right.
I'm not gay no more. I am delivered.
don't like men no more. I don't like women. Women. I'm not gay. I would not date a man. I would not carry a purse. I would not put on makeup. I will love a woman.
Women.
There you go. It
All
works.
right, well, hey,
Scientific fact.
it works.
Hey, Todd, for the comedy show, make sure you UPS some of that cake up for him. I'm going to give that to him before he goes on stage. You know?
That's a miracle.
What miracle were you? He wasn't
He
hitting on you.
believed
I know it wasn't.
Wait till your wife knocks you out and puts the
Yeah,
dress on you
yeah,
and invites Brian over to
watch
the
out,
house.
yeah,
That's what's don't piss her off.
So it really worked.
One of these weekends, I'm going to wake up on a Monday and saying, fuck you, Todd. Why is my asshole hurt?
In a minute, that's you give her pissing on my shit again.
There you go. Should be
Well-
2 thumbs up, bitch, you motherfucker.
So let's take our last break, and when we come back, we're going to talk about what happens to the human body when you stop having sex. A woman claims her vagina ruined her partner's penis, and we got to get into our big, huge announcements. Now, people on social media already got this announcement.
Well, we're not taking our pants down. That's not the huge announcement. So.
No, that's a little announcement.
That's a little announcement.
We got company in the studio. We keep our pants on.
Save that shit for yourself.
It's a whole new casual day.
Sorry, King Kong.
It's the Double D Show. We're coming to you from our Idiot Radio studios inside the Brookline Pub, 734 Brookline Boulevard.
Ding.
TJ's here. Oh, yeah.
Ding.
TJ's here. Big Mike's here. Jack Splat's here.
What's the score again?
Tim's here.
Hey.
And Matt Wohlfarth is here, our special guest. We'll be back right after this. If I find the button. There it is.
Does your dog or cat need some much-needed attention and pampering? Money Paws, full grooming salon for dogs and cats, featuring full-service dog and cat grooming, bath and brush, haircuts, nails, ears, teeth, and rear-end cleanup, all done with extra love and attention. It's Money Paws. Schedule an appointment today at 412-207-8250.
Idiot Radio, taking it to the edge and back.
Hey, it's T.O.D. and Vinny.
The villain.
We're hanging out in our new studio at the Pub and Poorhouse in Brookline, Pennsylvania. I have to tell you, this place is awesome. There's something to do every night of the week. There's awesome food and drink specials.
Just like this Italian calzone we're eating right now.
This thing is huge, big. We should bring Pete in to eat that.
That's a lot to eat.
But like I said, there's great food and drink specials nightly. Like Tuesday, they got trivia. I know our buddies on our sports show. They're big trivia guys. Maybe they could come down and win trivia here.
Well, they can show me what this whole thing is about.
Yeah. And Thursday, karaoke, not the kind that we like, but the singing kind.
Mm-hmm.
And every Friday and Saturday night, a DJ. So come check them out at the Brookline Pub and Poorhouse, 734 Brookline Boulevard. For all your heating and cooling needs, service, and installation, contact our friends at Complete Comfort Heating and Air Conditioning, 412-513-3001. Doesn't your family deserve complete comfort?
We're back on a Monday show. It's crazy Monday show. I really, Big Mike, I'm really enjoying our guest here. It's
Yes, I am too.
It's a breath of fresh air.
I hope I'm doing okay.
This is awesome.
Man, you're doing great.
I don't get out of Millville too often.
Yeah, you're doing great, man.
But you do you do a podcast over there at our former buddies over there,
Yeah,
River's Edge.
I'm going to work. I'm going to smooth that over for everybody. But it's called Funny Money with Tom Henry.
Yeah.
And I kind of had the idea, and Tom's a genius when it comes to finances. And
Okay.
I wanted
Is
money.
he a comedian too?
He is, but he's also a certified financial analyst, and he's a genius. So what I wanted was a everyday show for regular Joes about the stock market, and that's
Oh,
what we do. And
cool.
we just talk about like 3 stocks a show and make recommendations and and educate people, so it's not intimidating. Because I'm the idiot about money, right? So I could be on this idiot radio, and Tom's a genius, and then I just add the funny. And and there's always so many great stories about the companies. Like you think everything, like Starbucks could have faltered at any time, Walmart could have faltered.
Yeah.
The story behind there's about 20 different stories. Honda's a great story. The guy who founded Honda.
Oh, okay.
So there's some Viacom. That guy almost blew up in a building, and he was holding on a ledge by his fingers.
Oh, wow.
Rupert Murdoch.
Okay.
That guy was almost burned over like 80% of his body, dude. He should have been dead. But that's what we try to do on that podcast.
And that's Funny Money. You can get it on demand anytime at riversedge.com. riversedgepgh.com.
Did you say Funny Money?
That's the name of the podcast.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the funny money from the strip clubs.
That club exposure.
Can I get some funny money?
Do you guys go to strip clubs a lot?
No.
Not no more.
I work too hard for my money. No.
I just never know what to say at a lap dance.
I give a lot of money to Exposure in Kittanning, Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
Hell yeah.
Here we go. We're going to have to go out
That's
there.
our big sponsor. That's our new sponsor.
Is there a hotel nearby?
Yes.
The small town strip clubs are the best.
They are.
Like they're just
8 to 4 a.m. All you can drink.
Yeah,
Big Mike could put them out of business.
and like I said, man, they treated us like kings.
How's the talent?
Talent is very nice.
Titties are titties.
That's it.
You're right. Come on, TJ, get back in here. We're talking about titties. Come on, you're missing the best part of the show right here.
Talking about titties.
Talking about titties.
Dude, this show has 4 lunch breaks.
Yeah. We're unionized.
We got buffalo wings, pig's ears.
The food is amazing here.
You're looking at it, go have a smoke break.
That's the problem.
Todd cut them out after season 2.
I think since we put our studio here inside the pub, when Leo let us have the nice loft up here, I think I put on like 25 pounds in 6 months because now they got $5 sandwiches on Sundays. Forget it.
The food is amazing.
I'm going to be eating dinner here in a little bit.
Pub sauce, I'll drink it out of the vat. Like the thing of the pub sauce, I'll just drink it.
I follow wing nights like wildebeest follow water across the Serengeti. You know what I mean? Like 25-cent wings. Let's go. And I always get the hot ones. You get the hot, and you wake up the next day, you have a pilot light coming out of your ass. You're like, honey, look, I'm Iron Man. I'll get that cigarette for you.
So do you guys want to know what happens to the body when you stop having sex?
Look at it.
Yeah, I was going to say.
So
I've seen a mirror.
So
it becomes a suicide bomber.
You better watch it, Tim. You might get it with a bottle.
Believe it or not, you get sick more often.
It
lowers your immune system when you stop having sex.
Oh, really?
I got married and been sick like a lot lately. Hey, Todd, take my word as heed.
Hey. I'm not saying.
Aristotle said that.
Hey, you better plead the fifth.
Aristotle said
there are no
time you have
complaints
sex.
in my house.
Good job.
Another thing that happens is your mental well-being goes down. Your stress levels increase.
I've been I've been madder lately since I got married.
Orgasm obviates. It makes a lot of things unnecessary. Like, before you do anything, you should masturbate. Like, there should be a masturbation first policy.
I agree.
Before you walk into a theater and shoot something, you have to masturbate first. You're like, I'm going to kill everybody. Then you masturbate. Like, the world's a pretty great place. I'm going to take a nap.
So when you have sex regularly, it reduces your stress levels. It also reduces the hormones that cause stress. So when you're not having sex regularly, the hormone, you're like a ticking time bomb, and then that's not good.
Hey, Thor, can you look behind me right now? What does that girl look like right now, right there? She looks very mean, doesn't she?
She has. You're not taking care of business, Jack. You better.
You can look at that.
You better get her a Sibian or something.
I'll be back. Give me like 35 seconds. I'll be right back.
Is that your better half?
Before you're done talking about the next segment, I'll be back. Hold on.
We got a lock on the cupboard now.
We're special.
Can I get the key?
That's his wife.
That's why I keep looking on my left shoulder. I'm like, I'm waiting for it to hit.
I looked over my left. I thought that was my wife. That was yours. Like, oh, shit. Wrong, sir. They both got the same look. We're both dead.
Both looking at us like crazy.
I'm trying my luck with cats. Because, like, I figure if I can make a cat happy, I could try to make a woman happy. Because cats are exactly like women. Like, they don't get the concept behind, I'll do it later.
That's right.
Like, because if you don't pet your cat right away, they're like, good luck wiping your ass. They destroy your toilet paper. Like, what is this, paper mache? What the fuck? And I know women are tougher than men because women can bring home toilet paper I can't even deal with. Like, does your woman bring home toilet paper? Like, what the fuck is this? Is this gift paper?
Oh, yeah, that's the worst when you put your finger through and hit the brown note.
Yeah.
That's the last time I got some ass is when my finger went through the paper.
I
don't think she heard that one. Say it a little louder.
There we go.
She buys sensible paper. That's what she calls
She
it.
buys quilted?
It's called it's called sensible paper.
Yeah, it's sensible for someone with. Go ahead.
She can get 75 rolls of it for like $19.99.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, that's what she does.
Deal.
Single ply
Where
bullshit.
I got to pull off like 4.5 yards to
Yeah.
wipe my ass with.
You look like you're boxing. You're like, oh, you're wrapped for the fight.
Well, it's also hard. The older you get, especially, it's harder to get aroused if you go on a drought. You know.
But don't look at Michael. He'll know nothing about that.
Well, he don't have droughts.
Mike's aroused right now.
Yeah. He's sitting between me and TJ. He's aroused.
You can tell. You can tell.
Yeah, it's more like a stress ball for me now at my age. I'm like, rub it. It'll relax you.
You're
It's feng shui for your mind.
The master is in the house.
He is the king of Brookline.
I wish that was a joke.
Oh my God.
your dreams change. You have different kinds of dreams when your sex when your sex life changes.
So my dreams about murdering people are like right on point with what's going on.
I just dream about food. That's all.
I don't even star in my own sexual fantasies anymore. I'm like, all right, you're with a much sexier guy.
You're in your dream thinking you should think of somebody else right now in my dream.
Yeah. You're the weird guy in the background, like that's
one that doesn't get a cramp every 2 strokes.
Hi, my name's Cal. I'm stepping in for Matt right now.
This is Big Mike.
We've talked about it. We talked about it. He's going to whip us up some soup for after.
Oh, fuck.
Is it weird that I just want to start chanting, Matt?
Oh, I'm getting aroused.
There it is.
He is in the building.
Over time, you lose your desire to have sex altogether if you have a long enough drought.
Watch porn, you always get it back.
Watch those page videos.
Yeah,
I
you'll
saw
definitely
that.
get it back.
I actually would scroll down and did it the smart way, and she's bouncing up and down on some dick really nice.
What
Yes.
website is that again?
You want me to hit you?
Can I just look over
That
there
was
and
random
see it? I'll
and
be
weird
over.
from left field. Here, hold on, Jack. Hold on.
I get laid like I get polio, then I limp for a week.
There's more distance between you and your partner.
Of course, you're not getting laid.
Your feeling of self-worth goes down.
Yep, of course, I agree.
And believe it
that's
believe
not my
it or
wife.
not, ladies, it greatens your risk of getting cancer.
Oh.
So the more sex you have, it lowers your chances.
Oh, snap.
Can I tell you something else that is my own study? That
So maybe that's why TJ's not getting any, because she doesn't want him to. No, I just.
That's exactly why TJ's not getting any.
Yeah.
I don't like to do cancer jokes.
I thought you were going on.
That was a cancer joke. God damn you, Todd.
Yeah, she cut you off. All right. Let's take a knee.
Regroup.
Did you find that fucking page shit?
Let's
yet
do
or
a
not?
lap. Drink some Gatorade. Regroup.
You want some butt sex, you want a minute, but not tonight in my anus. You want my poopa, you want to pound it, but it feels like I'm gonna shit on your dick.
All right, I feel better.
That was better. That was.
We good now? We ready?
I feel better now.
Regroup.
All right.
Put your hands in the middle.
So there was 1, 2, 3. I did,
32 dive on 3. Ready, break.
so there's this.
Omaha.
52 lightning.
There's a British woman who underwent surgery to improve her sex life, and she ended up with no sex life after her
vulva. Her vulva.
Today, Junior.
Vagina.
At least you don't call it a beaver. It doesn't look anything like a beaver. You're not going to knock down many trees with gums that look like that.
Her vagina was mutilated her partner's penis. Her name is Teresa Bartman.
Sawtooth.
Bartram.
Bartman?
She's 50 years old. She's British, so
Now-
I thought it was New Brighton, Pennsylvania.
Now hold
This
up,
is
hold up.
Brighton.
It mutilated her
Yeah.
partner's
So
penis.
I'll get into the story why. She suffered from stress incontinence after giving birth to her only child, sending her confidence in bed plummeting. After going 7 years without sex, she underwent an operation to lift her prolapsed bladder with plastic mesh.
Oh, that's that mesh I see on late night TV. I'm so broke. I'm like, I wish I had some of that.
The transvaginal
1950. I wish I made a mistake
The
medically.
transvaginal mesh. That's what it is.
Transvaginal
And
mesh.
it stopped all the leaking with the bladder and everything, and her joy of sex resumed a couple years later, and then things went horribly wrong when her vagina almost cut her partner's penis off.
Oh, my God.
They put scissors in there or
Oh,
something?
The way the man described it, it was like her vagina grew teeth.
But it took so long for if you're going to do that, he
that's what
didn't
I'm saying.
stop when it first
Were
started.
they
hurting.
baby teeth
Right.
or adult teeth? Which one was it?
So she
I mean, baby teeth ain't that bad.
He was like this.
I just want to see what we're working with. Adult or baby teeth?
Well, maybe it's like puppy teeth because them fuckers are sharp.
Yeah, there you
Sharp as hell.
Komodo dragon teeth.
He got all biblical. This
Shit.
too shall pass.
Crackhead
No, it's
teeth.
not, motherfucker.
Crackhead teeth. Some are here, some are there.
Summer teeth.
Hey, have you seen our snow fence? Yeah, it's in my vagina.
So apparently, what had she kept going to the doctors, and this was a lengthy process, and she started having multiple health issues like gallbladders and stuff like that. And they kept telling her there was nothing wrong. What had happened? What had happened was the mesh had fell down like she thought, and that's what happened. So now they had to take the mesh out, and she has no sex life, and her and her boyfriend broke up because of she almost cut off.
She's not incontinent, dude. She's a squirter. Isn't that the same?
I still don't know what the hell goes on down there, honestly. Let's be realistic.
That's
We're a
why I
bunch of
don't
men
buy-
sitting here. I don't know what the fuck.
Yeah.
If I bled for 5 days, I'd be dead.
Well, I don't trust something that bleeds for 7 days and doesn't die, so
Yeah,
my wife
there you
doesn't
go.
get no access to anything I have. Really.
As me and Tim look back, your wife's not here, TJ, honestly.
That's why I
you're
can
good
say
to
this.
go. You're good to go. Look, that's just me now. I'm the only one dead now.
I'm
Tim.
just
You're good.
looking.
You're good.
I think if
she's
she
gone.
comes, he's never coming back. If she ever shows up here,
Who?
Love you, honey.
Mrs. TJ.
Mrs. Tim. Shit.
There's a good chance I will never ever be back again.
You can put it. Hey, you can put him face up next to the Double D show plaque right there.
Have you seen this?
Have you
man?
seen TJ? I've been in the back of milk carton.
Especially if he goes on the field trip. I don't think he's coming back.
Yeah, you ain't going to fucking.
I'm going on a
wherever.
field
You're
trip.
not going to Catania.
I can go to Katanning. I was going to be able to get off work in time. to go to
All
Katanning.
male review.
You can go fishing doing
Oh,
it.
the all-male review. She'll push me out the fucking door for
She'll
that.
be like,
Go ahead,
yeah.
have a good time.
TJ will be home watching the kids. She'll be going to the male review.
I used to be a male stripper,
I believe it.
but people don't like getting their mail that way. I'm like, lady, it's registered. You got to sign for it. Use the stylus.
I don't have a pen.
Rub it. It'll relax you.
Well, that's pretty much going to wrap up our Big Monday show. But we have our announcements.
All
But
right.
let's wrap it up with Matt. We got his book. You can get it at Amazon.com. It's ABCs of Stand-Up Comedy. Go 0 to funny in one book, and you go Amazon.com and just search Just search the name, right?
Yep. And can I also say I teach a class at the Unplanned Comedy in Lawrenceville, and that's on Monday night. So if anybody wants to be a comedian,
I almost thought it was Unplanned Parenthood.
How do they?
Yeah, well, I did get boycotted a couple times.
They didn't see the last word on the comedian.
How did they sign up for the class that you teach?
Unplannedcomedy.com. And
Okay.
then we have a class. We have room for like 3
Is there
more
a
for
fee,
this.
or is it?
Yeah, it's $179, but it's for 8 weeks and it's intensive. I always work over with people. We have a big showcase show at the end. So, but we had really good success with the first show. And
Very
again,
nice.
I mean, it's not like I'm getting rich doing this. I just want to give back. Like if someone wants to be a comedian and it gives them a way to make a living when they
That's
didn't have
awesome that you're taking young guys under your wing. That's,
Yes.
That gold-plated jumpsuit. That gold-plated jumpsuit doesn't tell me a lot.
I'm going to go sign up for this right now and be there next Monday.
come down.
Jack, they do not have an IOU plan.
Hey, you guys can all come down.
hold on.
You should come down and audit it and hang out and just
Yeah.
meet Woody. And they have improv classes. It's a great
That'd be
facility.
awesome.
That would be awesome.
That would be
man.
cool as hell.
I've always, it's on my bucket list.
Yeah.
To do just one set. I don't want to. My fear, I don't want to do it and pursue it as a career because I haven't like. The last thing I did that I just wanted to try was competitive eating, and then I ended up being really good at it.
Yeah.
And then I was like obsessing over doing it.
I think I could be a competitive eater. Like I love eating. Like I'm really good at eating fast.
I have world records and stuff. Like,
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Did you do Kobayashi and stuff like that?
I never got that big, but I have the world record for peanut butter.
Oh my
I
god!
ate a jar of peanut butter in a minute 40 seconds.
And you didn't make no face once.
He didn't tell you. He didn't tell you who ate it. He had his dog there.
He pulled on his balls. Let his dog look it up.
I have that, and then I ate, what was it, 87 Long John Silver Hush Puppies in 1 hour. Those are my
Oh my
eating
God,
world
that's
records.
good.
When I was on 100.7, I used to do world records like every Monday.
Yeah, that's so
And we
awesome.
did the wing eat challenge.
He
remember?
also has a
Yeah.
record for the youngest valve transplant patient.
Does that affect you? Like, how do you feel at the end of eating like that?
I don't know if I could do it now. Like, I just did a pizza contest and won. But
How many
it was
pieces
like,
of pizza did you eat?
It was,
You didn't win that.
Yeah.
That was dominated.
yeah, it was, what was
I'm
it,
still
20,
tasting it.
24, it was me and another guy. It was 24 slices. We did it in like, what was it, like 8 minutes? It was Sicilian cut, so it was a little
thick,
thicker.
yeah.
So
Matt-
it was 8 minutes, and like we were.
17 bulimic people.
Do you dip it in water like the people on?
No.
No, I just eat it. I swallow it.
So here's how to compare it.
Takes
so
it whole.
There was a comedy show. The first place took $500 home.
Yeah.
I was one contestant, and you were the second contestant.
Yeah.
That's how close it was.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it wasn't even like
They blew them out.
Like it was like a pro.
I don't
amongst-
think the second
Yeah.
place team was halfway done when we were finished.
Oh
and
my
then
God.
we won at Fox's too. We did it in like
5 minutes and 31 seconds.
Yeah, it was like
something
5 minutes 31 seconds.
They ate a
You
third
should
pizza
talk to
before they-
Permanis and do that. My friend used to try to eat like 5 Permanis while
Oh,
we were
yeah.
down there. Like that would be a good one. They'd go for that.
I mean,
I tried to get them
something
to
like
do something with the Sid sandwich.
Yeah.
They didn't answer me back.
Yeah. That would be
They
good.
probably searched our show and was like, nope.
I love-
Oh, hell no.
You should go to New York and do that big one, the hot dog contest.
Yeah, I don't know if
No, we tried that. We did that on B94.
Well,
And that
I
was-
get invited to the Kennywood one every year.
Oh, okay.
And I placed, I think the best I ever did was third place. I think I'd have a chance to win it.
Do you puke right after? And
I'm
how
not,
long?
I don't like wieners.
Oh, really?
That much, yeah.
Bullshit.
Like pizza, I like wings.
Ask
I
Brian
like.
Jerome.
Wings would be good. Now, like, does your body? I don't mean to ask so many questions, but does
No.
your body like react differently at the end of it, or?
No,
Like, are
not
you-
really. I mean, as I get older, it does. It's a little worse now, but when I was younger, no.
You know, it'd be hilarious if you do an eating contest and then have a colonoscopy appointment the next day. Surprise!
Let's bang out a couple more plugs, a couple more of your plugs. You got your tour.
Yeah, the tour, the Midlife Crisis Comedy Tour. You can look at thebasilgroup.com. Just look up Woofy's Comedy. That's fine.
And they can book you, too. They
Yeah,
can
you can
book
book
you
me.
for fundraiser events and different.
We do a lot of fundraisers. Yeah,
Different shows and
yeah,
stuff.
Yeah, just email me, man. Reach out. I'm on Facebook.
Definitely worth it. Definitely worth it.
one of the top
Facebook?
guests of all time.
Oh, yeah.
Man,
Definitely
It's
worth
been
it.
a lot of fun, man.
we
I'd love to come back.
appreciate you coming in. This was awesome. Please stick around. I want to get I always get a picture with
Sure.
everybody
Yeah,
before they
that'd be-
leave.
Yeah, I'm here.
A round of applause, man. That was-
Cool.
Thank you.
Thank you. It's been a lot of fun.
So next, we got one more episode left for season finale, right?
Yep, the
Hey, can we
finale.
get a round of applause for a hell of a fucking
Season 3.
season,
Hell
right?
of a
Come on
season.
now, bro.
Our
we
biggest
hey,
growing season. Yeah.
hey, we just a couple dumb dudes who just got on the mic one
Started
time
in
and
my
now
basement.
Yeah, and absolutely. Hey,
Absolutely.
and one thing, we need a round of applause for Todd, who's not
Yeah,
only
motherfucker.
taking the plunge once, he's taking the plunge twice.
There you go.
Todd is now engaged again.
Congratulations, buddy.
Congratulations, Todd.
I made her pregnant. Now I'm gonna marry her.
Now he has
That was like
incentive to
2
make
years
money.
ago.
Does he really think you was joking though?
Yeah, it was funny how I guess I should tell the story
Yeah,
how I
go ahead.
proposed. No, she had no idea it was coming. I've had the ring for a couple months now, and I always dick with her. I'm like, man, the kids will be eating peach rings or whatever, and I'll come over to her, hey, will you marry me? This is the only ring I can afford, and I'd put the little peach ring on her finger. So we were at a family function on Saturday, and her mom was there, her brother, her sister-in-law, the kids, and everybody. And I just walked over to her, and I was like, I was only there for like 5 minutes, and I'm like, I got to do this now because I'm going to lose the ring. I had it in a
And you had it for
Take
like 3
5
months.
gum box.
I thought you were in a Village Idiot fucking box, man.
No, he's
I had it in a gum box because I didn't want to lose it in my pocket. I didn't want to use the ring box because she knows I'm not packing that much in my. So it wasn't a bulge. So she would have saw it. So I put it in there. So I just reached my hand in and grabbed the ring, and she was standing up from the table. So I got down on one knee and I said, "Will you marry me?" And she goes, "You're joking." I said, "No, I'm not joking. This isn't real." I said, "Babe, look, here's the ring." And then she lost it. She started shaking and stuff. So
I know her family loved that shit.
So it's cool though, man. That's really nice.
Good shit, buddy.
I was trying to think of something creative. Like
You did
I
it.
could think of different ways to attack Tim's asshole
Thank you.
on a weekly basis.
You can't figure out how to propose to
I
your
can't
fucking
think of a
wife.
creative way to propose.
Well, you did a good job.
He had the ring for 5 months and just
It
finally
was like
figured
2
out-
months. It was like 2 months.
And it's been in my asshole.
Yeah.
Prison pocket.
Prison pocket.
Hey.
And that's your ring, Lisa.
I don't think you're gonna top Prison Pocket.
Enjoy that.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Why does that ring stink a little bit?
Wash it first.
Todd, I can't get it clean.
All right, so we have to.
It's a brown diamond.
We actually have to talk about our
chocolate diamond from
Chocolate
Case.
diamond.
We should actually talk about our shows, right?
Well, that's our big announcement. We have big announcements.
Oh, hit it.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh, the nature boy.
Suki
There was
now.
the
Okay.
coming of man.
On,
and there was the
on our
coming of
social media, we announced it this week, but for a lot of people, they don't know.
Breaking news on the Double D Show.
So, on Saturday, May 13th,
Saturday,
right here
May
at the
13th.
Brookline Pub,
Yeah.
Idiot Radio and Click Vodka presents Idiot Radio Fest 2017
17.
Comedy Festival featuring 8 comics.
Wow.
So we're going to come out, we're going to MC the first 3 acts.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Joey Purse,
Not,
Brian Jerome.
no.
Yes.
No.
Jack, you
Brian
introduce
Jerome, Sam Leonard.
Oh, okay.
Sam
We met all
Stradlin.
those guys at the Improv Open Mic.
Yeah.
They're young guys. They're gonna start the show.
And they've all been on the show, too. They've all
Yeah.
been on the show. That was
Then we're
great.
gonna pass the baton to our buddy Howie D. Mack. He's gonna host the rest of the show.
Cool.
Howie D. Mack is our host. He's gonna go on, do a set. Then he's gonna bring out Jay Cooper.
Coop Troop.
Nice.
Then
You know you're a hood rat, goddammit.
Marcus Cox.
Oh, okay.
Marcus
Marcus
great,
make
all
you
those
laugh.
guys are great. Yeah, this is great.
Yes.
Great
It's a,
lineup.
it's a 27 Yankees in
Yeah.
Pittsburgh comedy right now.
The winner of the 2016 Improv Open Mic competition, Samantha Bentley.
Oh, damn. Okay.
Hopefully by the time
doing-
she gets on, we ain't so drunk. The one
Yo,
time she was
man, that's a
I don't
Miami
remember her
game.
being here that night.
Dude, that's a great lineup.
And then the headliner of the show, 8 comics all together. The headliner of the show, our good friend Jay Russ.
Oh,
There you
okay.
go.
Yeah.
How much are tickets?
They're just $10 if you go to idiotradio.net.
Oh,
if you
yeah.
get them at the door, they're $15.
Even
and
better.
we got event shirts. If you go to idiotradio.net, go to our store section. There's about 4 different shirts for the event. You can get them. I actually got one made with the flyer on it.
Oh, did you?
And I'm going to wear it. We're going to go see T-Robe on the 15th, our buddy. And I'm going to wear it down the Improv.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
For that day.
T's great.
Oh, he gonna be happy as hell to see that shit.
Yeah.
All straightened up.
Strained up.
And
we
then-
actually found out the root cause is strained up too.
Yeah.
He said
That was
he told
cool.
us on the air. He got that from Casey Hampton. He told us.
Yeah.
And then
He's a
we
good
got
guy.
another
We
announcement.
got to do another one. Hold
got
on.
another
We
one.
have.
Oh.
We're
Hold
not done
on.
yet.
We have another breaking
We
news.
got 2.
June 17th, 9 p.m. right here
9 p.m.
Say it ain't so.
at the
June 17th.
at the Brookline Pub.
Say it ain't so.
What's the address again, Todd?
734 Brookline Boulevard.
Ding.
We're going to have, it's called the Beer and Cake 90s Party. It's Tim, TJ's, and my birthday party. It's
Old motherfuckers
nine.
drinking.
We're bringing in
90s.
that special cake from down in Florida.
It's a 90s
We
party.
will all be straight after that.
It's a 90s party. It's going to be a great night. But there's also a stipulation that we got to add to the night.
Yes.
We have our Idiot Radio wristbands, right?
Yes, we do.
I contacted the printer. We're getting red ones.
Uh-oh.
We're going to have a VIP section right here in the upstairs loft of the pub.
VIP.
35 people that have the red wristbands are going to be allowed to hang out in VIP with us.
Can I get a red wristband?
people
Can I
like
get a red
VIP.
wristband?
Jack,
So you,
you get a red wristband.
so you mean the people will actually be able to stand where we do our show at?
Well, this
Are
will
we
be
going
hung
to
out.
do a show?
No, we're just hanging out.
No, it's our
We're just
birthdays. We
having
ain't doing
fun.
a goddamn show.
It ain't my fucking birthday. No, man, they don't shut the goddamn board down for me and Mike's birthday. Sorry, our birthdays ain't in June too, motherfucker.
That's why you ain't getting a wristband. Shut up.
We need some cake that calms him down.
Well,
Someone make some hashish cake.
he's at DEF CON 9 right now.
Lucky the show's almost over.
The first taping, he's mellow. As he goes on with the tapings, he gets worse. So that's it, our 2 big events. If you want to know more details,
Oh, yeah.
idiotradio.net. The flyers are up on there. And
Season finale, one more to go, right?
Yeah.
season finale.
Friday,
and TJ's
baby.
mom let the cat out of the bag. We're going to do Pie Face Showdown, the little kids game.
Lovely.
And we get the most disgusting things that we can muster up.
Oh,
Yeah.
looking
We put them
forward
on
to
the
that.
hand, and TJ and Tim play that.
And we got a big thanks to everybody for this season, right?
Yeah.
A lot of great guests, a lot of great people up here.
and we got to thank Matt.
Yeah,
Matt Wohlfarth.
Thank you, Matt.
so much.
Best guest
Matt.
of the year, brother.
Comedy legend.
Comedy
Thank
legend.
you.
By
Brookline
far.
legend. Brookline legend.
By
Right there.
far,
Thank you.
funnier than hell.
Yeah, don't forget where you're from. But don't give loans.
Always check this guy out. He is hilarious.
Have a good night.
Absolutely.
Peace.
See you in a little bit.
Later.
Love Peef and full.
Incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it.
It's the Double D Show.